A lot of people miss sushi when they're on the keto diet, and I'm not talking about sashimi. You can still have that, but this is like California rolls and regular sushi. And so I'm here to tell you how you can make a keto style version of a California roll that is inspired by Carolyn Ketchum's book, Easy Keto Dinners. So keep watching to see how I make it. So up first, I'm going to show you how to make a wasabi cream that you could actually dip into your sushi or drizzle on top of it afterwards, but it starts with some mayo. This is 3 tablespoons of mayo, and then we're going to add a tablespoon of water to it and then top it off with some wasabi paste. And then stir everything together until it's evenly combined and set it aside. So I'm making a California roll, so I'm going to use some crab meat. This is canned crab meat. You don't want to use the imitation crab because that's filled with sugars, but this has 0 carbs in it. So this is what I'm going to use for my sushi. So once you got it opened it up and drained, you're just going to pour it into a bowl, and then we're going to add a little bit of stuff just to jazz it up a little bit. We're going to add some mayo and then some sriracha sauce for spice. And sriracha does have carbs in it. It's really not that much for the whole thing. You could always omit it if you don't want to have the sriracha, maybe if you don't like spicy, but this is more of a spicy California roll. And now onto the rice. Of course, we're probably going to be using cauliflower rice if it's a keto recipe. So I like to use these bags from a Green Giant because you can steam them and they're really easy to make. And so we just pour this into a bowl, and then the ingredients that we add is 3 tablespoons of sesame seed oil and then a teaspoon of rice vinegar. And I kid you not, you guys, this tastes exactly like sushi rice. It's really good. It does not taste like cauliflower at all. And now we're ready to assemble our rolls. So on a sheet of seaweed here, I'm just going to pat down my rice into a thin layer. And of course, I'm going to have the whole recipe listed down below too, so you guys don't have to try and quickly jot all this down. So make sure you check out the description box where the full recipe will be. And then we're going to add our layers. So I have the crab meat going on there. And then you can stop at this point, or you could go a step further and add some yummy cream cheese, and then even some cucumber and avocado, or I don't know, hard-boiled egg, or whatever floats your boat. And next I am going to use my sushi chef abilities right here and roll this sucker up. I really did a fantastic job at this sucker here. And so as soon as you get it rolled up, just kind of smush the edges together, because I think that's how they do it. And then use a really sharp knife and then cut through it. And you're going to just do a piece at a time, like probably about like 1/2 inch to maybe about 1 inch in thickness. And then if it's hard to cut your knife because it gets all goopy, you can just actually wipe it off with a towel or dip it in some cold water, and it makes it easier to slice through. And there we go, that's our sushi. And so you can definitely drizzle it with that wasabi cream we made earlier, or dip it in there, or just dip it in some soy sauce. And this is fabulous, guys. This will make a perfect appetizer, especially if you are hosting a New Year's Eve event this year. So definitely do this recipe. Let me know in the comments what you want me to make you in the future, and see you in 2019.